License and registration, now.
License and registration now, or I'll drag you out myself. And then, without warning, he tilted his steaming cup and poured it directly onto her lap through the open window. A black grandmother pulled over for a broken taillight ends up drenched in scalding coffee by the very officer sworn to protect her. Angela gasped. Her hands trembled as the burning liquid soaked through her Sunday dress, searing her thighs. Deputy Travis Holcomb stood there smirking, chest puffed out, badge gleaming like it gave him the right to humiliate anyone he wanted. But what he didn't realize was that every second of this traffic stop was already being watched. Angela Richardson was 54 years old. A church deaconess. A grandmother of 3. She was driving home from visiting her daughter in Charlotte when those blue lights flashed behind her. She did everything right. Pulled over immediately. Hands on the wheel. Window down. But Deputy Holcomb didn't want compliance. He wanted control. You people always drive like you own the road, he spat. Angela stayed calm. Officer, my registration is in the glove compartment. May I reach for it? Did I say you could speak? He leaned into her window, coffee breath hot against her face. That's when he noticed her phone mounted on the dashboard. Recording. His jaw tightened. Turn that off. Now. Angela's voice stayed steady. I have a right to record, officer. That's when he poured the coffee. But here's the part that changed everything. What Deputy Holcomb didn't see was the second camera. Angela's son had installed a dashcam in her car 6 months earlier. Military grade. Motion activated. Automatic cloud backup. Her son Marcus wasn't just worried about his mother's safety. He was a state trooper. 3 counties over. And he'd heard stories about Travis Holcomb before. Angela sat there, coffee burns stinging her skin, watching this man laugh at her. Who's gonna believe you? Holcomb sneered. It's your word against mine. And sweetheart, my word wins. Every single time. He wrote her 3 tickets. Reckless driving. Failure to comply. Resisting an officer. All lies. Then he tapped her roof twice and walked away, still chuckling. Angela drove home in silence, tears streaming down her face. But she wasn't broken. She was building a case. If only he knew who he was talking to. Subscribe and stay tuned for Part 2.